Hi everyone, so we're back to analyzing what went right and what went wrong in last week's trading ideas. So overall, I was pretty surprised that USD nosedived during the latter part of the week, especially since even though I'm bearish overall, but I thought that it's gonna continue rallying up this week, at least until the dollar index reaches or touches the resistance level at around 100 before reversing down, but I guess the continued government shutdown pretty much affected it, and so yeah. And also I was pretty surprised with Aussie dollar because during the middle part of the week it suddenly nosedived. Like what? Because the National Australian Bank suddenly announced that they're raising mortgage rates during the latter part of January. So actually that really caught me by surprise, because aside from that, not expected. I mean, it wasn't in the economic calendar, and I've also read last year that the National Australian Bank isn't gonna follow suit with along with the other banks in raising mortgage rates pretty soon. I think they said that, or at least one of the speakers there said that the National Australian Bank is gonna raise interest rates during 2020 instead. So raising that during 2019 really surprised me. So yeah. Anyway, despite that, okay, so I got a loss here initially, almost 30 pips loss, because that's the time when it suddenly reversed. And then last night I set up a buy stop order slightly at around the 71448 level, almost 715, but I manually closed it earlier at 71783 because I thought that it's gonna reverse soon. Okay, for Canadian JPY, this was the idea last week, and then I just squeeze in. Actually, I managed to set up a buy stop order there, a quick scalp, just few 27 pips. Then for Euro NZ, this was the chart last week, the idea last week, and this is how it went. I set up a sell stop order near 1.68686, almost 168,500, a few pips above 168,500, and then my target was at around near 1.68, and I was pretty surprised that it continued going down because NZD last week, by the time that I upload this video, went really strong, which also caught me by surprise because I thought that NZD is gonna continue ranging, but yeah, it's strong because it has really, the QE really has strong fundamentals, economic fundamentals, so macroeconomic fundamentals, so yay. So I kind of wish that I put my target profit instead at 1.67, but I set up this monthly. If you notice this blue bar, sky blue level, that's my monthly range, monthly area, monthly forecast. So I kind of thought that might be risky, especially the previous low was at 1.68. So okay, so for GBP CAD, just went really well too. This was the idea last week, and then this was how it went. Nice 100 pips there, although pretty risky considering that GBP, the pound is too crazy, but yay for hitting my target profit. For GBP USD, same thing. This was really awesome to trade. This was the idea last week, and then this was how it went. I was pretty pleased that it didn't go. I was expecting for the pound to go volatile, but at least it didn't, whipsaw. I didn't experience any whipsaws or any crazy shiz, unlike with AUD, which we're gonna talk about later. So Hooray! I wish I set up a trailing stop loss and moved my target profit near 1.31. I mean, yeah, at 1.315. But yeah, profit, still profit. Okay, for NZD-CAD, this is how it went, and it's pretty cool as well. Reached my target profit at around 0.9400. NZD-USD, same thing as well. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. I got pretty nervous. I was thinking if I should move my target at around 0.68200, but I thought that's kind of risky, especially the previous high was even below 0.68. So yeah, okay, so this are the pairs that, the trades that didn't go that well. Oh my god, my cat asking for food, holy shit. But anyway, I'm gonna feed it in a bit. But yeah, let's just finish this quickly. If you noticed in my previous video, some of the ideas there didn't go as expected, particularly the USD pairs, but they didn't hit my stop order, and so yeah, so it's not included with the things that didn't go well. Only the trades that hit my stop order or that I manually opened and hit my stop loss are included in my things that didn't go well. For AUD JPY, this was the idea last week, and this is how it went. It unfortunately hit my sell stop order at 77.731, and then it suddenly bounced up to 78197, and I got burned here twice. Jesus. I set another sell stop order slightly below the previous one, like around 77684, and it reversed again. And then another one, Euro JPY. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. I didn't perform well when it comes to JPY. And finally, USD CAD. This was the idea last week, and this is how it went. Also, incurred a loss here, hit my stop loss at 1.32845. Oh, it's really a bummer, and a 64 pips loss there, but it's okay. Overall, we're still in green, and I'm pretty pleased that my win rate ratio is kind of okay as well. So yay! And now let's proceed to trading ideas for this week.